Have you ever wondered if there are still hidden creatures lurking in the shadows of our world? From the depths of ancient forests to the dark corners of our oceans, join us as we explore the top 20 mythical creatures that could still exist today. Get ready to dive into legends, sift through sightings, and question what might be real. Number 20. The Ningen. In the icy waters of the Antarctic, the Ningen is a mysterious humanoid sea creature said to be around 20 to 30 meters long. According to urban legends and reported sightings, the Ningen has a pale white body, resembling a human figure with arms, legs, and sometimes even hands. These creatures are said to inhabit the coldest waters on Earth, eluding scientific capture and remaining a modern mystery. Number 19. The Mapinguari. In the dense, uncharted rainforests of the Amazon, the Mapinguari is a legendary creature described as a giant, sloth-like beast. According to local lore, it has a fearsome appearance with long claws, a backward-facing foot, and an impenetrable hide. Some stories even suggest it has a second mouth on its stomach. The Mapinguari is said to emit a foul odor and make terrifying roars as it moves through the jungle. Number 18. The Ogopogo. Canada's lake. Okanagan is said to be home to Ogopogo, a serpentine lake monster. Descriptions of Ogopogo often resemble a large, multi-humped sea serpent or aquatic dinosaur. Sightings of Ogopogo date back to First Nations folklore, where the creature was known as Naha-a-itk, the lake demon. Modern reports continue to emerge, with many locals and tourists claiming to have seen the creature. Number 17. A Wendigo. From Native American folklore, particularly among the Algonquian-speaking tribes, the Wendigo is a malevolent spirit associated with cannibalism, winter, and famine. Described as a giant, emaciated figure with a heart of ice, the Wendigo is said to possess people and drive them to commit acts of murder and cannibalism. The creature represents both a literal and metaphorical hunger, reflecting the dangers of insatiable greed and the harshness of survival in the wilderness. Number 16. Selkies. In the cold waters of Scotland and Ireland, the Selkie is a creature from folklore that is said to transform from seal to human. According to legend, Selkies can shed their seal skins to become beautiful men or women, and often form romantic relationships with humans. However, if their seal skin is found and hidden by a human, they are trapped in human form until they recover it. Number 15. The Beast of Bodmin Moor. In Cornwall, England, sightings of a large black cat have persisted for decades. The Beast of Bodmin Moor is described as a phantom wildcat, possibly a surviving prehistoric feline, or an escaped exotic pet. Numerous sightings, livestock killings, and mysterious paw prints have kept the legend alive. Number 14. Rokurokubi. In Japanese myth, Rokurokubi are humans by day and creatures with elongated necks by night. These shapeshifters appear normal during the day, but at night, their necks stretch to incredible lengths, allowing them to spy on or frighten others. Some stories portray them as cursed beings, while others suggest they are malevolent spirits. Number 13. The Mongolian Deathworm. Buried beneath the sands of the Gobi Desert, the Mongolian Deathworm, or Olgoi Korkoi, is said to be a fearsome creature. Described as a large red worm that can spit acid and generate deadly electric shocks, the Deathworm has been a part of local lore for centuries. Its existence has yet to be scientifically proven, but many expeditions have sought to uncover the truth. Number 12. The Black Shuck. A giant, ghostly black dog with burning eyes, Black Shuck is said to roam the countryside of East Anglia in England. Descriptions of Black Shuck vary, with some portraying it as a large, menacing hound, while others see it as a protector. The most famous sighting occurred in 1577 when Black Shuck reportedly broke into a church in Bungay during a storm, causing death and destruction. Number 11. The Kappa. Japanese folklore tells of the Kappa, a water creature known for its mischievous and often violent behavior. Kappas are said to inhabit rivers and ponds with a humanoid body, webbed hands and feet, and a dish-like depression on their heads that holds water, their source of power. Known for luring people into water to drown them or playing pranks, these creatures have a complex place in Japanese mythology. Number 10, the Mothman. With glowing red eyes and enormous wings, the Mothman is a harbinger of doom. First reported in 1966 in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the Mothman is described as a man-sized creature with large wings and hypnotic red eyes. Sightings often precede disasters, leading many to believe that the Mothman is an omen of impending catastrophe. The most famous incident associated with the Mothman is the collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, which resulted in 46 deaths. Number 9, the Bunyip. In Australia's swamps and billabongs, the Bunyip is said to lurk. Descriptions of the Bunyip vary widely, with some accounts depicting it as a large amphibious creature with a dog-like face, flippers, and a horse-like tail, while others describe it as having a more humanoid appearance. The Bunyip is often associated with eerie cries and sightings of strange creatures in the water. Number 8, the Thunderbird. Native American legends speak of the Thunderbird, a giant bird capable of creating storms and lightning with the beating of its wings. Described as a massive bird with a wingspan that can block out the sun, the Thunderbird is a symbol of power and strength. Sightings of enormous birds have been reported across North America, leading some to believe that these ancient legends could have a basis in reality. Number 7, the Yeti. High in the Himalayas, the Yeti is a massive, shaggy beast shrouded in mystery. Descriptions vary, but it is often depicted as a large, ape-like creature covered in fur, roaming the snowy peaks. Sightings of the Yeti date back to ancient times, with many locals and climbers reporting encounters with this elusive being. Some believe the Yeti could be a surviving species of prehistoric ape or a misidentified bear. Number 6, the Jersey Devil. The Pine Barrens of New Jersey are said to be home to the Jersey Devil, a creature with the head of a horse, bat-like wings, cloven hooves, and a piercing scream. According to legend, the Jersey Devil was the 13th child of Mother Leeds, born as a cursed child and transforming into a monstrous creature shortly after birth. Over the centuries, there have been numerous reports of sightings and encounters with this terrifying beast. Number 5, the Kraken. In the vast and unexplored depths of the ocean, legends tell of a giant sea monster known as the Kraken, capable of dragging entire ships underwater. Described as a massive, tentacled creature, the Kraken has been a part of maritime folklore for centuries, particularly among Scandinavian sailors. The legend of the Kraken is believed to be inspired by real-life sightings of giant squids, which can grow up to 43 feet long. In 2004, researchers captured the first photographs of a live giant squid in its natural habitat, providing a possible basis for the ancient tales. Could a colossal, ship-sinking creature really be lurking in our oceans? Number 4, Mokele-Mbembe. Hidden deep in the Congo Basin, locals speak of a dinosaur-like beast called Mokele-Mbembe. Described as a large, long-necked creature with a body resembling an elephant or a hippopotamus, Mokele-Mbembe is said to live in the rivers and swamps of Central Africa. Some believe it could be a surviving sauropod dinosaur. Expeditions to find Mokele-Mbembe have been conducted since the early 20th century, with explorers and cryptozoologists collecting eyewitness accounts and even alleged footprints. Do you believe there are dinosaurs still walking the earth today? Number 3, the Chupacabra. First reported in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, the Chupacabra is a blood-sucking creature that has left livestock drained and locals terrified. Descriptions of the Chupacabra vary, with some depicting it as a reptilian creature with spines along its back, while others describe it as a strange, hairless canine. The name Chupacabra translates to goat sucker in Spanish. The first reported sighting of the Chupacabra in 1995 involved 8 sheep found dead, each with 3 puncture wounds in the chest area and completely drained of blood. Is there a vampire-like creature prowling the night, hunting for blood? Number 2, the Loch Ness Monster. Deep within Scotland's Loch Ness, an ancient long-necked creature is said to swim. Known as Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster is often described as a plesiosaur-like creature with a long neck and humps protruding from the water. Sightings date back to the 6th century, but it was the famous 1934 surgeon's photograph that captured global attention. In 2003, the BBC conducted an extensive sonar search of Loch Ness and found no evidence of large animals, yet sightings and reports continue to this day, fueling the mystery of Nessie. What secrets do you think the murky water of Loch Ness hold? Number 1, Bigfoot. Is there a massive hairy ape roaming the forests of North America? Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is described as a large bipedal creature covered in hair, standing between 6 and 9 feet tall. Sightings of Bigfoot date back to the early 20th century, with numerous reports of footprints, vocalizations, and even blurry photographs and videos. In 1967, Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin captured a short film of an alleged Bigfoot in Bluff Creek, California. The film remains one of the most controversial pieces of evidence for Bigfoot's existence. Do you think a giant, elusive primate could really be living among us?